Hyde and Gamorg rest and recover after their victory at the tower near Floros. But with no other towers nearby, their next move is uncertain. After being teleported near Floros, Sikya makes her way into the city, hoping to reunite with her friends. But even in these moments of rest and reunion, the threat of the Emerald Council's imminent plans hangs heavy in the air.
Gamorg and Hide of Beast, when you wake up after having allied yourself temporarily with Killian Dane, your old bounty hunting nemesis, in order to attack and overtake one of the towers that the Emerald Council had claimed, you find yourself waking to a bittersweet moment where you first open your eyes and think, yes, we did it. We got one of them. We stopped one of the towers. And then as soon as you roll over, Hyde, you see a black arrow stuck into your pillow, right just inches from your face. A little token parting gift from your friend Killian.
That bastard. I'm gonna take it and break it over my knee.
Make a strength check for me.
Toss it into campfire. Really?
It's a tough arrow.
Man.
Natural one.
Please be a
Let
natural
me
one.
get to my saves. It is not a natural one.
It's not a save, it's
not
just a strength
necessarily
check.
high. Okay, I just need to find it in this strength. It can't be too strong, right?
Should be right at the top.
I know, it's just a different place where I'm looking. 15 total.
15 total. All right. Unfortunately, that is enough for you to break the arrow in half.
Unfortunately, you're just not rooting for me. Okay, cool.
In this
cool.
moment, no. I want the comedy. But yes, you break it in half and throw it away across the room. It clatters across the floor.
Right. So he's not dead, and our whole mission was to waste. Because he's not dead. Well, I guess the mission worked, but whatever.
So, as the two of you wake up and start to put your things away, you hear a little rap on the door, and a voice say, Are you awake? Are you decent?
Yes and yes.
And the door opens, and a little halfling face peeks in, and you see Cricket, and he's like, You might wanna come look outside. It's not bad necessarily, but it's damned interesting.
Yeah. Follow him outside.
So you all head outside, and as you exit this little inn that you've been staying in, you see, first of all, you have to push your way past the door a little bit because people are gathered at the door. And as you look outside, you see everybody out on their porches and stepping outside their places of businesses, and you just hear like this low murmur and rumble of conversation. And you look and you see a fair amount of fog along the lower part of the ground, so sort of like ankle to knee height fog. And very quickly you realize why people are stopping and staring, because you're seeing rain, but the rain's coming from below and up. It's raining up out of the clouds that are on the ground in this moment.
Whoa.
Well, this is weird.
pretty crazy. I'm gonna go up to. Is it just located centralized in one place or everywhere?
Make a
in
perception
town?
check.
That is going to be a 21.
A 21. You look left and right and kind of peek down an alley or two, and I mean, like, it seems to be pretty much around the whole town. As far as you can see, there's this fog, and it's raining up, as if it was raining down across the whole town, but just reversed.
Crazy. Oh, I'm gonna go up to just the ground and get some rain into my face as I look down.
Yeah, easy enough to do. It's coming down, coming up pretty well in this moment, and you kind of put your face down into it and wash off real quick.
Are there clouds in the sky?
You look up into the sky, and it looks pretty clear.
Is the sun shining?
I'm guessing.
The sun is out. Yep. You don't see any clouds in the sky.
Wow.
I mean, cricket, is this normal in this new weird world?
This is a first for me. I don't like it. How am I supposed to use an umbrella? What good is this hat if it's raining up?
We need umbrella shoes.
That's an idea.
Can we make some?
I don't know, Sellsword. You want to try to make an umbrella shoe? Go right ahead.
I think I might.
It's not my area of expertise.
That can be your next endeavor after we're done with this.
Well, there may not be a need for it after.
Sounds like a
One can
sustainable business model to me.
Get rich quick.
Yeah, indeed. Gamorgan Hyde, go and roll me one more perception check real quick, just as you're out here looking around.
21 again.
21 again.
Perception. 16.
16, okay. You're both standing here and talking to Cricket, and kind of marveling at this strange natural happenstance. And then you look down the roadway, and you see a figure silhouetted, kind of coming your direction. Sikya, after being transported to the outside of Floros this morning, you spent an hour walking into town. You could see it from where you were, but it took you a little bit of time. And pretty soon you started hearing thunder, but it was very loud. And you felt fog beginning to gather at your feet. And you look down and even see kind of across the plains and the hills outside of Floros, you saw lightning zipping along the ground in these newly formed clouds that were not up in the sky like they should have been. And before too long, it began to rain up. Took note of this, of course, but made your way into the town and started walking down the streets. And Gamorg and Hyde, as the figure continues to get closer, you start to see a silhouette that you're very familiar with. A short, hairless, shelled silhouette as you watch Sikya start to come through the rain and the fog and the mist.
I feel like the first thing that would happen would be Luna catching her scent, and I feel like she would just like bolt towards her.
Luna bolts towards Sikya, and Sikya, you see tons of people out and about in the town, marveling at this, but all of a sudden you hear bubble, 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 as the large direwolf comes out of the rain and pounces her, I suppose.
I mean, in the friendliest way.
In a friendly way, yes.
Just go, Luna!
And
I, like, go to hug her and then kind of, like, stop and, like, good Luna.
And I mean, you know her, she's not super friendly, you know, but for the first time, she's like loving and affectionate towards you. So
she's all up over you. She's big ass dire wolf, and you are getting big kisses, and just about knocked over by the sheer size of her.
If I have any leftover, like squirrel or something from the campfire the night before, I give her some.
Yep, easy enough.
So I'm gonna see where she came from. Kind of like look through the rain, fog. I don't know, coming up. I'm looking for Hyde and Gamorg.
Yeah. What are the two of you doing?
take after Luna, you know. She just took off, so I'm gonna start running, worried.
Yeah, I'm gonna run too.
Okay. And here in the reverse rain, the four of you collide and meet once again after having been apart for longer than you had realized. As Realm Shield is reunited, finally.
As
I
soon
give
as I
Sikya
see
a big hug, and
Yep.
also a high five.
Yeah.
just running toward her, give her a big hug.
In your haste, you kind of passed over this, but as soon as you kind of stop and pull back from the initial hug, the two of you notice a very, very different Sikya than the one you saw last. The red gem in her forehead is gone. In its place, a glowing kind of teal blue rune sits. Her eyes, which had once been kind of black and glassy, glow that same color of bluish teal energy, and there are these kind of almost like carved, etched lines, thin geometric lines around her eyes on her face, framing, that are glowing this same color as well. It's a kind of a dull glow, but especially coming from the eyes and the rune, it's a little bit brighter. But her smile is just as wide and as warm as you remembered.
Sikya, are you okay? What happened?
You look different.
The rain coming. Oh, yes. This. Yeah. Yeah. I thought you meant the rain. The rain's a little weird, too. We'll get back to that. Yeah. I woke up like a couple days ago, and, this was gone. And, I found somebody who could help a little bit, and I had a chat with my god, and he kind of decided that, we decided together that I have a tattoo now. So, yeah, that happened. How are you guys? What have you guys been doing? You look
Just hanging out.
kind of wet, but maybe that's the rain.
I feel like that's us in
I think it's
general
the
now,
rain.
just wet
Just kind of wet all the time.
from the ocean.
We went
from-
underwater.
You went underwater?
Almost died.
We almost died.
But you didn't.
And then we went in a tower that was not underwater and still ended up underwater.
We're
Somehow.
always wet.
There's a lot of water.
Our
It's
motif
just wet
for-
all the
for
time.
this going
Yeah.
round. We met Killian
Oh, he's scary.
again,
And you're both
He
still alive.
is-
That's good.
just as much as a tool as he was before. He's still alive.
Was he hunting you? Again?
No, he was just being a horrible person, and he had a mission with us.
So you guys work
Yeah.
together.
Unfortunately.
Wow.
Yep.
We did all the work, and he just stole the gem.
So where have you been?
I don't really know. It was an inn. There was a very nice innkeeper. What was his name? Charlie? Chucky? Something like that. He was very nice. It was
He
kind of...
sounds nice.
My
Kind of
innkeeper's
nice.
name is not Chucky.
Shh, this is canon now.
Chadsworth.
Yeah. So Chucky, interesting. Okay.
Dang it!
It was kind of super boring, except for the part where someone tried to kill me, and then Yeah, I found Onan, the dwarf that trained me, to like use my powers and stuff.
Wow.
And yeah, there was another elf with him, and they kind of caught me up to speed with like the towers and like how bad things have gotten. And also 2 years went by somewhere. Have you guys been
Right.
awake for 2 years, or did you also lose 2 years?
Yeah, we lost 2 years.
Okay.
Right out the
Or
window.
something like that, yeah. Yeah, we just now woke up, like a few days ago?
Same.
Right. But in
Yeah.
those few days, we went into 2 towers. In one tower, we took out the crystal and opened some weird dimension, and that was our bad. And in another tower, we put in a crystal, closed the dimension. So I guess it's like the universe is all good now.
What kind of crystal was it?
Like the one from the red tower was like a big red gem, I believe. And the one from the second tower, I didn't get a good look at it, but it was red too, I think.
Did
Smaller.
it look like my gem? The one that used to be in here?
Can I?
Make an intelligence check.
I'll do that. Natural 20. First one in like.
Ooh,
Whoa.
nice.
Good time for a natural 20. So you think back on the image of that gem that was placed by Killian, and it was much smaller than the gem you had recovered from the underwater tower. It was more oblong. And as now you begin to put the pieces together, it was just about the same size and shape of the gem that had previously been on Sikya's head.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I feel like it was exactly the same. Did Killian go to where you were and take it from your forehead? Because I swear.
I don't know. I woke up and it took me a while to kind of figure out it was gone, because I'm just not super observant, and when I realized, it was all scarred over, so it had been a while.
Wow.
So yeah, I don't know when they took it or who took it. Are you guys all up to speed on the? I can't think of the name. I'm thinking protectorate, but that's not. That's from a book I'm reading.
The who? I'm sorry, the who?
The protectorate.
The observant?
They are coming to Segovia.
We're in a different dimension.
The Emerald Council?
The council?
Yes,
the council
them. And the
of
observants.
Emeralds.
I don't know what the observants are.
I think.
Do we know?
I think they're the
we're
good
the
guys.
observants.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Observant are
Oh,
the
right.
organization that Cricket actually elbows you in this moment and goes, I'm the frickin' Observant.
Oh, right.
Cricket!
Right.
Told you all about this.
That's
Wait,
me.
do I know who Cricket is?
No, you see a halfling now behind Gamorg that you hadn't seen previously. He kind of pokes his out. My name's Cricket, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
This is my good friend,
And I'm just gonna shake his hand
Cricket.
very exuberantly.
One of my best friends, actually.
Your best friend? Oh, I wish I had something to give you.
No,
here.
that's fine.
I'm gonna pull up my paints and paint like a little flower, like a daisy or something.
Me and Cricket have shared a lot. We go way back.
You make it sound way more intimate than it actually is.
But it's like really goopy and like impressionistic because of the water coming up.
Yep.
So I kind of finish it and I'm like, there you
that's-
go.
That's for me?
Yes. You can keep
Oh.
it or eat it, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
He kind of takes it super gingerly in his hands. He's like, thank you, ma'am, very much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Kind of
Wow.
puts it under his hat.
Oh.
It's cute.
Yeah, well, anyway, should we get out of this blasted upside down rain?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it raining upside down?
How come? I don't think we know that, but how did you get here?
Oh, the elf helped me. She was very nice. She didn't talk a lot. Chakal, I think her name was. I think she's part of the Observant too. Right? Do I know that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
she's at least allied with Odin, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. That was
Okay.
nice of her.
It was very nice of her. Because,
Can we talk about how nice the elf is inside, please?
Right. Are we going back to the ship, or what's the plan?
Ship is gone.
The ship's gone. Captain Van Deer's a couple of days away by now. Let's get inside and I'll pull a map up. We can figure out what our next plan is.
Okay.
So, Cricket leads you all inside, and upon waking this morning, just as an FYI in housekeeping, upon waking this morning and getting your long rest, everybody hits level 9. So keep that in mind as you're making your future plans here. But Cricket takes you inside and gets a larger table and goes into his pack and pulls out a little tube that's got a map in it. And he takes the map out and rolls it out, and he goes, "All right, so this is an Alçon map," and he begins to like place little stones all around the map, and he's like, "This is where we know the towers are, right now." So he begins pointing to the different rocks that he's placed. He's like, "Right, so here's what we know about the towers. Best as we can tell, there's 5 of them. There's the one in the Forgotten Sea that we found, and that you let this demon god out of. There's the one outside of Floros that we just dealt with, and our good friend Killian was able to close down for us, so great job there. There's one up in the Elven Kingdoms, which I hear that we've got other operatives heading towards, but we feel like that. I'm getting mixed reports. Some people are saying that it still hasn't been taken. Some are saying that the council's already made it there. So whoever's headed that direction is going to figure that out and deal with it. There's one in the Axenhead Woods. That was the second one to fall, and that one's been held for almost the longest amount of time. And then there's the one that you all claim that you came to, which is down in Easton. And that's the one that you all say you came from.
Is that in the jungles, Nishan?
Yes, that's the one in the jungles. As best I can tell, right now we hold one tower, for sure, that we know is closed off. And we don't know that they need all 5. We know that each tower they get increases the potency of what they're trying to do, but we don't think they necessarily need them all. So at this point, they may just go ahead and try to break the plains permanently with what they have. Best I can tell, our next best course of action is to try to take another tower. To continue to reduce their chances, or perhaps even meet enough of them that we can kill them off. Put an end to this at the source. They're gonna be at those towers, if anywhere.
So by take a tower, do you mean destroy a tower?
Well, I don't know that destroying the tower itself would really do anything, but we need to get those gems. Apparently, what seems to work is getting these gems placed in the plinths so that they stop the mirrors from allowing the dimensions to open up. This is not what I signed up for when I first joined, but this is where we're at.
Do we have more gems?
We don't. But maybe they've got them. If they've taken them out, they must have put them somewhere.
I feel like that's the first thing we need to do is get a gem.
I'll head down to the gem store, see if they've got a gem of power. That'll stop.
They have those?
No, Sellsword, they don't.
You should do that.
He takes a deep sigh and rubs his head a little bit, and he's like, I'm gonna stop with the sarcasm because it's not going over very well in this moment. We don't have a gem. We don't have a bead on a gem. Honestly, until this most recent tower, we weren't 100% certain what the gems would even do.
Have the gems all been the same, roughly the same color and shape, like size?
The only gem that I've seen is the one that they took out from the tower under the water. That was a large red stone. And then you're telling me that the gem that Killian put back was a small red stone. So something about these red stones seems to be the thing, but those are the only two that I've run across.
Well, Killian probably has the other one.
He probably does.
Can we get it back?
If you can find him and convince him.
But also, why wouldn't Killian just put the gem we gave him in the plinth?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
It's,
Maybe you had to control it.
Why me?
No, I mean, sorry, Hyde.
Oh,
because I was attuned to it.
you were. But you're not anymore. Now that it's gone.
Can we just hire Killian back?
I can put the word out,
No.
but I can't guarantee that we'll be able to get a hold of him.
Well, maybe
I
there's
think we should
maybe there's a
hire-
gem already at the. I mean, there was one at the underwater tower.
There was. And like I say, maybe once they took the gems off, they stashed them somewhere. They seem to be powerful.
I'm willing to bet whoever's guarding the tower, a powerful wizard, probably has it with him, or her, or them.
If we can get to the
I agree
tower,
with Cricket.
I could find it if it's close by.
How could you do that?
I have a spell.
See, magic. I knew it.
The easy way out of any problem. But I'll take the easy way right now.
Easy in a sense.
I guess
yes.
the question is, which tower are we going to?
Well, that's the question. There's no point in going back to the one underwater. We don't have a gem to put there. The one in the Elven Kingdoms, we do have operatives heading that way, so we'd have more people, but I don't know exactly where it's located. The one in the Axon Head Woods in the center of the kingdom, that's the one that has fallen almost the longest. Perhaps the longest. I'd imagine there's probably quite a few of them there. So that one's closer, but we don't know what we're walking into. I've never been there, and it sounds like neither of you. And then there's the one in the jungles, which is the farthest away. So travel's an issue. But you've been there before. So maybe we'd have a little bit of an advantage of having intel on it.
I think we can probably count the tower in Eachton out, because we got there through teleportation means. And it's probably a long ways away through foot travel.
Well, and I don't remember any kind of gem there. Like, I don't, in that room, I don't remember seeing anything like that.
The mirror was open, which means there was
Yeah.
no gem. So probably someone
So they'd
had
already
it.
taken it at that point. So really, we'd
Yeah.
be gambling that someone's there and has the gem that we need.
Yeah.
But we're gambling that no matter which one we go to, honestly.
And
I think we should go to...
I did learn something when I was, at the inn for a few days. I think I can get us places pretty quick,
Really?
but it's only a few places that I know of that the DM has to refresh my memory where they are.
They are Ferrith and the tower in Eachton.
There you go.
The Temple of Enor in Ferrith and the Tower of Eachton are the two places that you previously saw runic circles that you could tap into.
Is the Temple of Enor the Elvish one?
The Temple of Enor is the one in Ferrith that, like, the library was at, that you worshipped at, but that was broken down when the Rift started in Season 1. So you don't know if it's been rebuilt or cleared out, but you do know there was a teleportation circle there.
Also, if we go to Eachton, that's where everyone was. That's where
Well,
all the wizards were.
That's where they were, but that was years ago. And we know at least one of them is probably at each tower.
Well, we know there's the one that we captured. How many were there originally that you all saw?
9?
That lines up with our intel as well. So if there were 9, we captured one of them about a year in. Drained him of whatever information we could and ended him. And then we just ended the gnome. So that's 2, so there's 7. So if then we assume there's at least 1 at the Elven Kingdom and at least 1 at the one in Axenhead Woods, that's 4. So no more than 5, which I highly doubt they're all congregated that much, but no more than 5 at the tower in Eachton.
I assume they were... I don't know anything about all this, but it kind of seems like they were at that tower to open up the portal. So, like, maybe they all had to be there. And then...
Maybe now they just have 1 or 2 stationed. That's what we can hope.
Yeah.
It sounds like we can go take a tower right now if we go to Eachton.
Kind of seems
There's
that way.
4 of us.
Where are we gonna end up? Can you just put us outside the tower?
Do I know where the runes place me?
So the rune that you would have seen as you were going through the tower was carved on the inside of one of the walls on the first floor. It was very much a passing thing, just part of design you wouldn't have thought twice about. But after seeing Tikal create the runic circle and seeing the order of the runes and stuff, your memory jogged that, oh yes, there was one of those in the Temple of Enor, and you're like, and I saw a similar rune in the tower, so it would dump you out in the first floor.
So,
No, it wouldn't be outside, it would be inside. The bottom of the tower. Wasn't there like a trapdoor lid or something that we had to bust through the first time?
the trapdoor was at the top. We came through the front door.
On the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a staircase.
Right. Okay.
So, I mean, that would get us past the guards.
Or right into their hands if there's people inside.
True.
We would have to just go in ready to fight.
There was only 2 guards before, though, right?
There
Outside
were
the
only
tower?
2, yeah. Even when all the mages were up there were still only 2 guards.
Do we think they would have put more there since dealing with you?
Possibly.
It's been 2 years.
The other the other tower had 4, so
True.
it's possible that's standard at this point.
Do you have any...
I feel
I can send a word out, but it's not going to come quickly. I mean, do you all have any allies? Anyone powerful that can help us?
Allies. I have a brother, but he's a scholar.
Hey.
the more
I mean,
There's
he's
so
the
much
kind that doesn't fight.
we don't know
He just,
about you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He just
Can he make, like, fireballs and stuff?
he teaches at a college.
Oh.
He's a nerd.
Not familiar with that term.
What does he teach?
I
you guys
don't even
close?
know. History, I think.
Huh. Is he older or younger?
He's my twin brother.
You're a twin?
Yeah.
Wait, like identical?
Come on.
But is he
I look
older or
way
younger?
better. I look way better.
You are identical, aren't you?
I mean, people would say that, but I clearly look better. So,
He may be a twin, but is he older or younger? Answer the question, Gamord.
It doesn't really even matter. It's like seconds.
He's older. He's older.
You can always tell because the older never hesitate to tell you that they are the older twin.
He doesn't.
It's okay. It's okay, Gamorg. I bet you're the cooler one out of both of you.
Absolutely.
Does he tell you that he took all the brains with him on the way out of the womb?
And he's kind of right, honestly.
I think you're smart enough, Sellsword.
And that's why you're one of my best friends, Cricket.
Again, I feel like we're putting labels on things that I didn't agree to. Cricket's like flushed right now. Like,
he doesn't want the commitment, Gamorg.
No.
I don't have any powerful friends. You guys are my friends, and that's it.
The
Luna
only
is very powerful.
she is.
She's a very good girl.
Very good, very powerful girl.
Yeah, she's my friend too. But that's it. What about your elven friend?
Oh, they were on their way to do something. I don't remember what it was.
they were the ones headed to the Elven Temple.
Oh, they were headed to the Elven Temple. I just remembered that. It's a lot of notes.
Yeah.
Well,
So, I mean, we could go to the... I don't know. Can we go to the Elven Temple? Is that far away? It would probably
No.
be closer to teleport somewhere.
I mean, we can go to any of these, but it's going to take us weeks of travel. I don't know if we
Yeah.
feel like we have that amount of time.
No.
Yeah, if we can get to Eachton that fast, I kind of feel like we need to do it.
Should we do that first then?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a leader. I'm just here. But that's kind of what I think.
Hyde, what do you think?
I think my gut tells me to go to Eachton. I don't know if that's the right decision. That's just my gut.
Back home.
Let's do
I
it.
didn't
We've
get
been
a
there
chance
before.
to look around much.
Yeah.
You could show us your old stomping grounds,
Yeah.
as it were.
Yeah, a lot of memories. I don't know if it's gonna be the same. But either way, I don't think we have time to look around. I think we're in a bit of a time crunch situation.
Well, we've at least got time
if we
to
go
supply
to Eachton,
ourselves.
yes. Is there anything we should prepare before we just appear in the middle of a battle?
Well, I need to get crossbow bolts. I don't know about any of you, but I'm gonna take a quick swing through the marketplace. Maybe we spend the day prepping and head out either tonight or first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Luna!
Luna's being so loud right now.
It's the rain. She's really enjoying it outside.
Our
I'll
guinea
probably
pig
let
just
her
went
in real
like...
quick.
Sorry. Don't know what's going on.
Is that your dog, Joe?
Roxy's
Yeah.
just having a moment.
There's
Nice.
another dog staying with us, and he started barking, and so Roxy's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna bark too."
I love Roxy.
That's awesome.
Also,
Good, someone does.
yeah. I mean, I would love to have a day to prepare, but truth is, I don't have any gold to buy anything, so I guess I'll just be
Oh, here.
hanging out.
Cricket digs into his pocket and pulls out and throws you a little pouch. He's like, the observant will spot you. I'm getting paid back by them, that's for sure, though.
Got any more of that?
Sell sword? No, I don't.
Do I
You know,
have money?
Gamorg, if we take all this back, ching, ching, ching.
You've got 20
And
gold
you-
pieces in there.
What?
If we take these 20 gold pieces and you put it all in a game, we can make it into 40 gold pieces.
I'm not very
You've been
good at
talking
gambling,
about how much you love that.
but I do like it.
That is super reassuring. Good morning.
Oh, yes.
Never mind.
I mean,
okay.
I have
Maybe we
dice.
should spend it on things.
Dice. Have them.
You have your own set. That's great.
Wait,
That's a
Gamor,
good
do you
start, I
gamble?
I like to toss the dice.
I
From
should
time
say,
to time.
are you good at gambling?
I like to toss the dice from time to time.
He just said he likes it. He's not very good.
Oh, I
No, I'm
suppose
not.
if you were, you'd have money.
No, I had a chance to get a cool dagger, and I passed it up because I just know I'm not. My luck is not that good.
Well, my luck is terrible, so I should not be the one gambling.
Maybe we should just buy something.
Probably.
Yeah.
That seems like the responsible
We should
thing
just
to do.
stick to essentials.
You just hear this chink from the corner, and you look over, and there's that little halfling that
Oh
you met
no!
for. He's like, or you can come toss the dice with me.
Oh wow. He's been
What if I did like 5 gold?
I see it in your eyes, friend.
let's just buy what we need, and then with whatever money left over we can gamble it away and give it to that crazy person.
I'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
They always are.
All right.
Wow. Now that we're in Tortuga from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey, it's a coastal city. All
Yeah,
sorts
that's
come
true.
through.
That's true.
true.
Yeah.
All right, so you're all going shopping.
Let's do
Sure.
it.
All right, where
I guess I
do you
don't-
want to? Where do you want to go? What do you want to look for?
Gamorg, you and I can share these 20 gold. I don't have anything in mind, but if you have any ideas, I don't know what we can get with 20 gold.
Let's just go to if there's an armory or something like that. See what they've got.
Sure. Do you need anything? Do you need a new sword? I thought your sword was like pretty good.
No, it's good, but you know, if there are any daggers,
Sure, my sword is not great, so maybe I can just get a little boost. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I doubt it'll be 20 gold. That'd be crazy, right?
maybe. You could maybe
Let's-
do a trade though.
Sure.
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Okay.
You ask around, and you are directed to the local blacksmith, which is a shop called Steel and Pin. And inside there is just about the burliest gnome you've ever seen. The muscles have muscles on this little dude, and he's got his head shaved, but his eyebrows are wicked long and like almost like come out to the point where you can see them from behind. He's got this long, thin goatee that he's got in little braids. And yeah, he's got no shirt on but an apron and big gloves, and he's just pounding away at the anvil when you come in. He doesn't see you at first.
What do we see in the room?
You look about the room, and there's a desk where business is conducted, and then on the wall hanging are various chainmail shirts and swords and long, or like pole arms. You see shields, you see daggers. It's quite well outfitted.
Cool.
Being a trading city, the shops in this area are much better stocked than the little shops that you're used to in Ferrith, where it's hard to get supplies.
Gotcha.
He continues to bang away. He does not hear you.
I'm just gonna knock on the
Bang,
door frame.
bang.
Excuse me. We'll go in. if we weren't in
He
already.
continues to go. He's like pumping the fire up now and like sticking things in water. He's like doing all this work, but like has kept his back to you the entire time.
From the minute Sikya walks in, she's just kind of like completely fascinated by what he's doing. And so she's just gonna like come over and like pull out her sketchbook and just like sitting on the stool like sketching.
Okay. Finally, he kind of stops and wipes his brow a little bit and turns around to reach for a water skin that's sitting on a nearby bench and sees all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look,
How long have you all been there?
your voice does not match your body.
Just like
What's that supposed to mean?
10, 15 minutes.
That's a long time to not mention it to a man. Just let me work while you'll watch me creep. Are you drawing a picture of me?
Maybe. Is it a good picture?
Roll a performance check.
Oh no. Not anymore.
You had a long time in the end.
I had a long time. So long.
Oh man, that's sad.
That's a 5.
You will never draw a good picture with these rules. He kind of looks. He's like, "What? That's deformed. That is."
No. This is amazing. This is art.
All right then. You bunch of creepers. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if it's okay with you, Gamorg. I know we're kind of sharing this money, but I could really use like some armor, like a chain mail shirt or something like that. Do you have any affordable
We got
ones?
plenty in stock. There's stuff up on the wall, and there's a little bit in the back if I need something that fits your size a little better. Take a look. Tell me what you want.
Okay.
Do you sell leather armor?
Oh, we've got some. I don't do a lot of leather work myself, but
Do you want to buy some leather armor?
that depends on what I can pull from it.
I just pull out my armor that I've been carrying since I got the breastplate.
Gods above, that stinks. Where's that been? In the sea?
Actually, yes.
You didn't do much to treat it after all that salt water, did you?
No.
No, didn't think so. I'll give you 2 gold pieces for it.
Sold.
All right. Flips you 2 gold pieces, and he like uses his tools to like grab it and like pick it up and like take it to the back, and you hear it flop down somewhere, and then. Right then, what else can I do for you?
So I go in and I grab a chain shirt that seems to be about my size. How much would this run me?
That's going to be 50 gold pieces.
50?
50.
Okay.
Do you have anything to trade?
Can I pull out my coin purse and give him 50?
You can? Do you have 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't think
Well,
I've
I
spent
mean, I
any
just
money.
really?
Yeah. What am I going to use it for? Fish? Don't answer that. I really want
Yeah,
fish now.
sure, if that's what you like.
Okay. He takes the 50 gold
That's
pieces.
great. Wow, okay, thank you, Sikya.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I was gonna haggle, and I'm not very good at haggling, so I'm glad that
I'm not either.
you saved me from
Probably
that.
better that we didn't do it. Would
Good
you
to
have
know you. None of you are good at haggling. Thanks for letting me know.
taken a lower price?
Maybe.
What if I threw in a
Depends.
picture?
Yeah. Can we do 45 for a series of 3
You've already
pictures?
paid me. I'm not going to give you 5 gold back for no reason.
We really need to get better at this before we give them the money. That's where we're going wrong.
Yeah. And I think saying it out loud doesn't help.
I think
Do you
you're
have like
right.
Do you have any sweet daggers?
I've got daggers, yeah. What are you looking for?
Something cool.
Daggers are 2 gold apiece. They're over there on the wall.
Just regular daggers?
Well, yeah, unless you tell me what you're looking for, I don't know.
Nothing with, like, fire coming out of it or anything?
No! I'm not a magician. I've got standard wares. If you want them enchanted, you're gonna have to go somewhere else.
Does Sikya have a shield? It says I have one, but...
You should. That's how you got your 19 AC.
I don't think I have it equipped. Can I get a bigger shield?
You could, yep.
I'm gonna pull up whatever shield I'm carrying. Do you have something bigger than this?
I've got something better for sure. That's just a bunch of sticks tied together.
I mean, yes, but, I don't suppose you have metal.
1 second. And he kind of walks over and picks up a kind of a triangular shaped shield that is wooden, but it has like a metal center and metal edging to it. Kind of brings that over to you. It's big for him, but he doesn't have any problem. Those muscles are picking it right up and bringing it over. It's right. This'll do you a little bit better, I think.
Ooh, very nice.
It's just like upgrading your shield in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
What would this be for for a plus?
So technically a +1 shield's gonna be a magic shield, so he doesn't have that. So this will be a cosmetic upgrade, but not a magical one.
So I already have a +2 one.
Right. All normal shields are +2, so this would be a cosmetic upgrade.
All right. I'm looking at it. I'm looking how pretty it is, and then I'm looking at my shield. I don't know. Kind of like my shield. I made my shield myself. Don't know if you know that. It's beautiful and it smells like fish. It's just such a great shield. I just don't know if I can part with it.
Good for you.
But
you're not gonna have to part with it. I don't want it.
But your shield is so shiny and non-pokey. I just this has a lot of good qualities. This is Sikya's version of haggling.
Offer him. I
don't even know how to ask you to make it for a check because I don't know what you're trying to do.
She doesn't either.
You're just complimenting his work.
Am I doing it right? I'm asking Hyde.
No.
Thank you. No. Make a general charisma check for me.
Oh gosh.
I just want to see if he takes a liking to you or not.
It's not terrible. 8.
He kind of just gives you a weird look, yeah, I know, it's pretty obvious if you put the two side by side, which one's the better crafted one. No offense.
You know, there's craft and there's craft. But, your muscles...
Are you gonna buy something, lady?
How much would you want for the shield?
It's 10 gold pieces.
Oh. Okay. I give him 10 gold.
Okay. He gives you the shield.
Okay, I'll give you 1 gold for one of those daggers, since they're just boring old daggers.
They're very well-made daggers. They're worth 2 gold apiece. Insulting me is not a good way to have me drive my prices down.
But are they magic daggers?
No! I told you gotta go to the shop down the street to get enchanted items.
Oh, there's another shop?
Of course there's another shop.
I guess I'll go there. I was going to give you a gold piece for one of those daggers, but,
Wait. Before we go, I try on the armor and I realize that it's not really my aesthetic. I'm too shiny and it's a little tight. And it's also the same amount of bonus that my leather armor is. So can I return it, please? I know I already gave you the gold.
Yep. Returns are at half price, so I can give you 25 gold pieces for it.
This is the worst shop.
Wait, we could just keep it and, have the magic people do something to it.
Potentially.
Oh, could you make it so it can fit Luna? Can she wear armor?
That's a very different type of armor.
Not really. You just add extra holes and, I don't know.
He's looking at you with this should I take you seriously look?
I don't know, Sikya. You gave me this money. I feel really bad. Should I just keep it, or do you want 25 gold back? And maybe we can get something from the magic shop.
If we walk out the door and we come back here, can we still return it?
As long as it hasn't been used.
Define used.
No dings, no breaks, no blood.
Blood. That one might be tricky. Okay. We might be back.
All right, thank you for your
Okay.
business.
Okay. Oh, do you need leather armor, though?
I have it
Oh, okay.
already.
Okay.
I'm gonna put more on my leather armor because I like it more.
Do you have to do that in my shop? You're undressing and dressing again. Like, what? Okay, fine.
Says the man not wearing
You
a
don't
shirt.
have any dressing rooms. Okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah, most places have magical daggers and dressing rooms.
Or at least
So-
like a curtain over
Then
the
go
door
to
or
most
something.
places.
We should
guess I
stop
will.
bothering this man.
Guess you just don't like money.
He just looks at you with this, like, he, like, shakes the purse with the 50 gold. Like, goes back to his work. Pang, pang, pang.
Dang.
That guy was weird.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go to magic shop.
Okay.
I want to be done with shopping. It says hide a beast. Okay, fine.
They may have
Let's
changing
just
rooms.
See what they have. Yeah, I'm sure they're so much better
Sure,
equipped.
sure. Okay, great.
All right. So you head down the street and you ask around a little bit, and you're pointed towards a shop that has a very beautiful oak sign with this gold trim to it, and just inlaid is a W overlined with another W overlined with another W. Like, it's got like a logo, which most shops in this area just basically have the name of the shop scrawled on, but this is like branding. And there's like little kids like playing with little magical poppers, and people kind of coming in and out, and it's kind of one of the more happening places.
Guys, you can buy anything on the World Wide Web.
Why would you buy
How did you
something on
know
a
that?
spider
What
web?
is that?
Is it like a giant world of spiders? Nobody wants that.
You surf on it.
I don't know what that is, but
Surf on it?
Yeah,
doesn't seem like you should do that on spider webs. They're sticky.
it's a good idea. Trust me.
Take
It'll catch
inspiration,
on.
Gamorg.
It's a cool name.
I hate giving it to
It's
you,
a
but
cool
take
name.
inspiration.
What is the name though? Is it Wigwams
You haven't seen yet. You've just seen
World
the WWW.
of
Wizardy.
Wizardy? Yes. I
Let's
bet that's
just
what
go
it
in
is.
and
Warlocks, wizards.
We should
and-
ask. That's always a good first
Wonderful
step.
things.
Wonderful
Okay.
wizards. Where?
Welcome.
Let's
Welcome.
go in.
Okay. As you walk in, there's a little bell that dings when the door opens, and then to your left, you hear and see pretty much simultaneously a little statue of a face that's kind of attached to the door. It's like a little stone statue, but it like comes to life, and the mouth opens up, and you hear it just say, "Welcome, travelers, to Winmar's Wizarding Wonders! Enjoy your time at the shop."
Windmar. Okay.
We were so close.
We were so close. So close.
And as you look around inside, it's not a terribly large space, but there are shelves and tables full of little magical devices. You do see kind of like all the kids' stuff and like the common stuff is up at the front. And then there's a little set of sort of like half wall or railings that has a smaller entrance to go through. And then the back half of the shop seems to be a little more serious. There's more glass cases, and you see things on walls. You see these two humans who are rushing about in kind of matching robes. They are like these brown robes with this orange trim. And then in the back, you don't see because there's people in the way, but you just see this tall pointed hat kind of moving about and shuffling and kind of animatedly moving about the back of the store.
Should we
I don't
just
know
browse
anything
first?
about any of this stuff. So
I'm gonna go see
follow
if
you
there's
guys.
like an arrow section. Like, are there cool arrows laying about?
There looks to be in the back a section with bows and arrows next to other various swords and daggers and
That's where I'm
armor and
gonna go.
shields. Kind of like the back, you realize as you take a few steps in, the back half of the room, one half is split into what seems like, weaponry and tools, and the other half is various devices and statues, and you see little potion bottles and everything.
Sweet. I'm gonna see if there's any labels on the arrows or anything where I can decipher what they are.
As you get up to the point where you would go through the little half wall and go to the back half of the store, the young man who's been working around kind of sweeps his way over towards you and is like, yes, what can I help you with today, sir? He's got a little name tag
Hello.
on that says Theo.
Hello, Theo. We are adventurers about to go on a very important adventure, and we're looking for magical items to help us. So
course.
I'm looking for arrows.
Certainly. Let me bring you over to the arrow section right now. And he kind of gestures for you and walks in with you, taking you, Hyde, back to that section. Yeah, what are the other two of you doing?
I'm gonna walk in that area too and go towards the weapons.
Okay. As you begin to come up to the area where you would walk through, the woman... Yes, sir, what can I help you with today?
I am looking for magical daggers.
Magical daggers, certainly, sir. Allow me to escort you.
Thank you.
And walks you into the back.
Sikya kind of stands, looks around, puts a toe over the line.
As you go to put your toe over the line, all of a sudden you bump into something unseen, and you just hear this little voice ding, and you look and see, another one of these little faces, the same carved face, but smaller on the side, just be like, please wait until a customer service representative is available.
I don't know what
And
a
music starts playing.
representative is. What is that? I'll start looking around.
So Hyde and Gamorg, you are ushered over to where the arrows are and the daggers. There's a handful of different magical daggers and styles of magical arrows available. The young man, Theo, turns to you, Hyde, and says, anything in particular you're looking for?
Sure. Any sort of element, like cold or fire or acid or something like that? Do you have any of those?
We have arrows in a variety of different damage-dealing capabilities. Here, and he points to just the first arrow on the list, this is our +1 arrow. This is a magically enhanced arrow to do additional damage to your target. And then here next to it, this is an arrow of fire. Upon hitting your target, it would do a little more damage of the burning sort. And then here we have one that is more lightning-based. It's called electricity.
Before you go down the list, how much is one single +1 arrow?
Oh, well, they're sold in bundles of 10. And a bundle of 10 of our damage-dealing arrows would be 100 gold pieces.
What are the chances that you can do 2 arrows for 20 gold?
Well, we don't normally sell them individually. They are manufactured and priced as a bundle, but I could certainly ask the owner.
Right. Yep, I am poor.
Well, shall I check with him?
Yes.
Very well. Please remain here. And he whisks off to go talk to someone. Gamorg, you are shown a variety of daggers. You're shown a similar +1 dagger. You are shown a dagger of venom. And then you're shown not a dagger per se, but a leather cuff that has all these thin, throwing knives on it. And is described to you as, so this is not a dagger per se, but it is a bracer of flying daggers.
So I can tell you right now, money's going to be a little bit of an issue for me. So what's on the economical side of these guys?
Our least expensive dagger would be this damage-dealing dagger, the +1.
How much does that cost?
That would come in at 100 gold pieces.
That's what I was afraid of. Well, I think I'm going to have to wait on that. So
Very well. Enjoy looking around the rest of the shop, and she begins to usher you towards the little door area. The other guy comes back.
Customers.
The other guy comes back to you in a second hide, and he's like, though normally not our policy, Master Winmar is feeling very generous today and has agreed to sell the arrows individually for the cost of 15 gold per arrow. Of course, when you bundle them, there's the discount.
Great. This just doesn't seem like a smart purchase, and I already made the stupid purchase today.
Will that be all then, sir?
I'm gonna wait and talk to my friend. She is the smarter one, and she will be able to tell me what to do.
Very well. Please enjoy looking around the rest of the shop, and escorts you back out. And then the man turns to you then, Sikya, and goes, how may I help you today?
Potions! I'd like to see the potions.
Certainly. Please allow me to escort you, and brings you in and over. About this time,
carefully.
Yep. About this time, the group of people that had been at the very back begin to file out. And as you see the last one leave, you see a little gnome man wearing brown robes that are brown but very nice. Like they're like dark, heavy fabric. And he's got a big, broad, kind of classic wizard's hat on that goes quite high. He's got a fresh shaven face and bright green eyes. And he's just saying, thank you so much, come again soon. And then he goes to counting gold. But you are shown over to the potions. Now, ma'am, what are you looking for? Are you looking for healing potions, or potions for a specific purpose, or perhaps potions to allow one to breathe underwater, or breathe fire like a dragon? What suits your fancy?
Let's start with the healing potions.
Healing potions, certainly. He kind of pulls out a little drawer, and you see healing potions in 3 different sizes. We have potions of healing, potions of greater healing, and superior healing. These begin at 50 gold per.
They begin?
Yes, our potions of healing are 50 gold.
Oh. Okay. I don't suppose you give a discount for buying 2?
Make a persuasion check.
Why does Sikya have to do it? 19!
19. Okay. He kind of gives you a smile and kind of looks. He's like, I don't mean to assume, but I take it you're with those 2 gentlemen over there.
Yes? Why do you ask?
No reason at all. He kind of pulls out a little flip book and makes a couple notes, and he goes, I would be able to give you 2 potions of healing for 85 gold rather than 100.
I'm like doing the math in my head. Okay. Just for, kicks and giggles, how is the the fire breathing and water breathing ones? How much are those?
Oh, well, the potion of fire breath is 75 gold, and water breathing is also 75. I'm afraid giving discounts out on those will be a little harder to explain to Master Winmar.
Is that the guy with the hat?
Oh, yes. That's the great wizard Winmar himself.
Oh, could I talk to him?
Oh, the master is very, very busy. I am fully capable of helping you with any transaction you might need to make.
I'm sure you are. I don't really get into like big cities a lot, and I'm a wizard, sort of. Not really. I do spells, so like it would be fun to talk to somebody who also does spells. That seems a little condescending for somebody who's about to give you money.
So many people who come through our doors fancy themselves wizards and sorcerers and practice of the arcane arts, and thankfully our wares allow them to continue to believe so.
Can I like turn around and kind of like look around me and use thaumaturgy to make all the bottles just kind of jiggle a little bit?
Yes. You go to cast thaumaturgy and nothing happens. And you turn back and the man has kind of carved a symbol in the air and he goes, I'm afraid casting of magics within the store is against store policies. Please pardon my counterspell.
You should put a sign by the door.
There is one.
I didn't see it.
You didn't look.
Not really around here very much. It's my first time.
He's like gritting his teeth now and like trying to be polite. He's like, ma'am, can I sell you some healing potions?
Do you get a commission?
I do not.
That's a shame. You should.
Indeed.
You should be part of a union and fight for your rights as workers of a magical store.
I don't disagree, but I'm supposed to go on break here in a minute.
Oh, yes. In that case, yes, I'll take the 2 potions for 75, you said?
85 for the 2 potions of healing.
You sure? I thought I heard 75.
75 was for the potion of fire breathing.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes, okay. Thank you so much. What was your name again?
My name is Theo.
Theo. I will remember that. And thank you, Theo.
You're very welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye now.
Take the potions and turn
kind of ushers you out.
Do I see the wizard guy as I'm walking out?
Yeah, he's still in the back. He's kind of like fiddling around at a little bench and a desk and kind of making notes and counting coins and things.
Alright, so I come back to the guys. I give them each a potion.
Wow.
Alright, so don't use these unless you need to, but I'm guessing we might need to at some point.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Sikya, how do you have so much money?
I don't
Where did you
know.
get all this money from?
I don't know. I feel like we got paid a long time ago, and I just never bought anything. Also, I feel like you got robbed at some point, and I didn't.
I totally got robbed.
You did!
Like before Killian, those 2 little rascals
little
robbed me
punks,
from
yes.
all my money.
I know.
Bad memories.
Wait, you guys had money?
Yeah,
Gamorg,
I had a lot of money.
you've been like wandering around in the wilderness for a really long time. Like, you probably didn't need money out there.
No.
Do you need
It'd be
money?
nice to have now, though.
How much money do you need?
I have 2 gold.
How
22.
Much, how much do you need to... What are you looking at?
I was looking at a dagger, but there are 100.
You know,
So that's a lot.
if you talk really nicely to Theo, he might give you a discount.
I don't know. This place is a little too...
It's a little posh, isn't it?
It's a little too
Stuffy.
highfalutin for me.
Mm-hmm.
We should just go.
But do you want the
Let's
dagger?
go.
I'm
Let's
good.
buy.
Nah. I don't need it.
Let's spend the money on drinks and have a really good time before we maybe die.
That
How about
sounds
that?
much better.
Isn't that what we always do?
We haven't done it in a while, so
That's true.
I've never
It's been a
done it
while.
with you guys.
You haven't! Is there an inn in this
Let's do
town?
it.
I'm assuming so. Where have you guys been staying?
Oh wait, were we? Yeah, we're gonna spend the day, right? We weren't gonna leave in a couple hours.
I don't know where
I don't know.
We went.
Where's Cricket?
Okay.
Cricket's probably
let's,
drinking.
go to a bar. Let's go to the inn that we were in last night and just catch up.
Yeah.
We haven't seen
Cool.
you in a while.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Y'all heading out of the shop?
Yep.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. As you're leaving, you see there's a little silver tray that's set up, and there's a handful of what looks to be like little poppers, like pull each end of the string, sort of things. And there's a little sign that says free samples, 1 per person.
I'll take one.
Okay.
Sure.
You can add magical popper to your inventory if you take one.
I'm gonna
take one.
try and take 2.
Okay. Are you doing it sneakily?
Yes, sir.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Man, if they get on me about this, they're really petty. Sleight of hand. Give me 1 sec. It's a 19 total.
A 19? Okay, yeah, you pocket it. No one seems to notice it at all. As you're passing through the foyer, you hear the little voice from the face say, "Thank you so much for visiting Winmar's Wizarding Wonders. Please come again soon."
Great.
This town is weird.
It is a little, isn't it?
So Gamorg and Sikya pass out. Hyde, as you leave the foyer, all of a sudden you begin hearing this bom 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 bom. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm just gonna walk faster. God. Is
Wow.
that coming from this door? Is it
From
following
the store,
me?
yeah,
What's
yeah,
the
yeah.
deal?
Yeah, from like somewhere, wherever the speakers are in this place.
I don't think we should ever go back there.
This is weird.
Just,
It's a little
I don't
odd.
think they're gonna like us if we go back. So,
I don't think they liked us when we walked in.
no.
Yeah, I think you should all go walk a lot faster than this. Let's go.
Oh, yes, okay.
And you just hear a voice call out as you all around the corner. They were only 1 per person.
What was that about?
Oh, I took 2 of these magical poppers.
I give him a high five.
Yes, I missed it.
Nicely done.
Heroes
Stick
of the
it to the
realm.
man.
Petty crime.
You know.
It's D&D.
Yep.
All right,
That's right.
so y'all headed back to the tavern?
Yes.
All right, so you make your way back to the Black Forest Inn. Cricket is there. He's not, like, getting drunk, but he does have a drink in front of him and some food, and he's just killing time. Kind of gives you all a nod when you come in. And kind of motions for you, Gamorg. Take a seat real quick.
All right.
Did you all decide what the plan was? Are we leaving tonight, or are we leaving in the morning?
We didn't decide.
Okay. Can you make that
Yeah.
decision and let me know, please? And then also, are you sure that... I don't know this new person. This turtle person. She seems nice, but can she really get us there? I don't want to, like, end up caught halfway between the walls.
No, she's good. You know the frying pan I use? She made that out of the wall.
I've never seen a frying pan. That you... When have you ever had a frying pan?
I use it every day.
I've never watched you make food.
How have I never made you bacon?
Because we were on the ship and Fonkin was the cook.
Well, we're gonna have to fix that.
Okay.
The bacon from this frying pan it's no joke.
Is it a magical frying pan?
I mean, it came from magic.
Interesting.
I
do
didn't
like
have
bacon.
it. There was a wall, and then I had a frying pan.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't. So yeah, she can get us there. No big deal.
Because she's good at frying pans, she can teleport us to this magical tower.
You got it.
Okay. Listen, I I wasn't too hot at the last tower, but I'll ratchet things down and be better this time. I'm sorry.
Just clap my hand on his shoulder. You're good, buddy. Don't worry about it.
This is subterfuge is my thing. This full-on assault type of stuff isn't really my wheelhouse, but if you need me there, I'll be there.
Sounds good.
So you need me there.
I mean...
Because if you don't need me, I've got other business I could attend to.
I don't really want to make the call myself, but I could use your help.
I was afraid of that. Alright.
I mean, I know you don't want to leave me, so...
Get out of my face.
I love that.
Alright.
So, you all eat and drink and make merry and tell stories and catch up throughout the course of the evening. Songs are sung and bonds are deepened until you find your way to your rooms for a restful night's sleep, gaining a full rest. And in the morning, you meet up out back of Black Forest Inn in the early morning fog. Not raining upwards this time. Seems things have gone back to normal overnight. What would you like to do?
So, how do we do this, Sikya?
Well, it helps if we find a quiet area, so we're not disturbed, and also so we don't accidentally teleport other people who shouldn't be. And then, I just do the spell, and we be ready for whatever's on the other side of the door.
All right.
Yeah, we should probably have our weapons ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cricket pulls out his crossbow and loads a bolt. Gets it ready.
Yeah. I get my scimitar ready.
Yep. My short sword.
Okay. So, if you three can and Luna, 4, can kind of be in the middle, like that, and, okay, yeah, looks good. And I'm just gonna, kind of go around and start, kind of draw, a rough circle, and then around the edges of the circle, I'm, drawing runes in the ground, and as I'm drawing them, they kind of flash blue, and I'm assuming it kind of, reflects a little bit in the tattoo as it kind of goes around, and they get brighter progressively as it goes around.
You do that, you get to the last rune, knowing that upon the completion of this one, the circle will activate.
So kind of turn around, everyone ready?
Ready.
Yes.
Okay. I kind of step back into the circle.
There is a bright glow that comes up from the ground and from Sikya's face. And you hear the sound of either wind or rushing water, hard to tell. And you feel as if someone has grabbed the front of your clothes and just jerked you by the chest forward, hard. And all of a sudden, everything goes white, but then very quickly goes dark again. Not pitch black, but dark as in the interior of a tower. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
18.
18?
14.
14? And Hyde?
21.
21? What about Luna?
Um, 14.
Everyone passes. Cricket rolled another natural 1.
Cricket!
Oh boy.
But halfling luck, and he rolls a natural 20.
Sweet.
So,
Oh.
almost off to a great start for Cricket. You roll dex saves because the circle that you're coming out of is on the wall, and you find yourselves immediately falling and having to catch yourself, 3 or 4 feet. But you're able to. Luna flips and lands on her feet. Cricket, 3-point superhero landing, and then the rest, crossbow still up and at the ready. And the rest of you, not always necessarily on your feet, but you don't take any damage or make too much noise from falling. But there is a little bit of a as you all come in. You look around and are greeted with the familiar sight of the round tower, with the spiral staircase going up the middle. There are torches that are lit around the interior walls, providing a little bit of light. But you stop and you listen, and it's very quiet.
All right. So we don't see there isn't anyone on the staircase or anything.
Make a perception check. There's a couple blind spots here that you'd have to kind of look around for.
Natural 1.
Oh, okay. You look around and do a quick back and forth and don't see anything.
All right. I feel like there must be guards outside, but we probably don't need to take care of them or at all. We can probably just go inside or one more level up.
Yeah.
You like that plan?
I think so.
Yeah, let's do it.
Any boosts or anything you need to do before we go up?
Oh. I will cast Aid on everybody.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll do it at second level. So everybody gets 5 temporary hit points, and also 5 cheer permanent until your next long rest. So you can heal up to 5 more as well.
Nice.
All right. Everybody's boosted by 5 hit points.
I don't think there's any other bonuses. I think that was it.
All right.
Including Luna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But not Cricket.
Hold on, let me check the spell real quick.
It says 3 creatures within range.
3.
There's
Okay,
5
so
of you.
I'll do it at third so I can get Cricket too.
Okay.
It will not include me. I'll
3rd level does not give you additional people. It increases the number of hit points.
So it's just 3 people total?
Just 3 people total you can affect.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do those 3. I won't do Cricket or me.
Okay.
I'll just do those 3.
Sounds good.
I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike on myself, which is basically a spell that I don't get any opportunity attacks on me if I move in and out of range of someone.
Okay.
Nice.
Is that concentration or?
That is concentration.
Okay, that lasts for a minute. So you're not in combat yet, so just FYI.
Okay. All right. I'll wait to cast it until we're like at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Sounds good. You begin to ascend the stairs, winding your way around, up towards the next trapdoor. At the point that... I assume Luna's going up the stairs with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At the point that everybody gets on the stairs and is winding their way up, when the top first person is about 3/4 of the way, and the bottom person, 1/4 of the way up, all spread out, all of a sudden the stairs shift and turn into a slide. And I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws again, please.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Nice. 11.
Nice. I got a 20, and Luna got a 11.
An 11. Okay. Cricket, Luna, and Sikya all fail. You're going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall down and tumble off. Hyde and Gamorg, you pass. You're going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. You all hit the ground, and you just hear footsteps above you, just people like running back and forth, like on the next level. And then you hear like the creak of the big wooden door being thrown open, the big trap door. And then you see the staircase all of a sudden go and go back to normal, and then you hear and you see feet coming down with a black robe, hoods pulled up, and comes down to the bottom. You see some sort of purplish arcane energy being held in the hands. And then the figure, still in shadow, sees you all, and you just hear a familiar voice say, Sikya. And the energy goes away, and the hood falls back. And you see Erevan.